Alright, folks, tonight you're gonna have to use your imaginations. Because, people like to post pics of their neighborhoods. Yeah, I don't feel like it's right to show those neighborhoods, but you're gonna have to use your imaginations tonight. You know them rich suburban neighborhoods? You know what I'm talking about? The perfect place to live in, the perfect place you want to be on a Saturday morning, Saturday nights, whatever. Well, You know, I have to walk through one of them as part of my work to drop things off. And I told you I always get these weird vibes through there. Now, if you ever watch Breaking Bad, it kind of has the vibes of that neighborhood, okay? Now is the picture in your head. It's something like that. And I get those kind of vibes, and I'm thinking, and I watched that whole show, and I was wondering maybe this is how these people got rich, or one of them. But anyways, probably not. That's not my focus here tonight. My focus is the vibes I get in these neighborhoods when they're out at the same part of the same time of the day, doing like almost the same chores, and looking at you and all turning their heads at the same time, and just watching you until you leave, you know? You ever get vibes like that, and like how the neighbors are just acting strange like that? And some of them just go out at nighttime. And some of them always seem to come back with a brand new car. But anyways, it's just the way they when I do my job, it's just the way they watch me. It's just the way they watch me until I leave. It's just the way that there's nobody there. And when I turn around, one of the neighbors is just right behind me, staring at me. I could feel their breath, Sometimes it could be that close. And, I don't know what it is, man, about the rich neighborhoods or certain neighborhoods I walk through. I get these vibes. I get these feelings that go through me. Emotions run wild. I have a brainstorm, and I feel something all over when I just pass certain people. And I don't know what that is. And I'm just wondering if you ever felt the same way. Neighbors can be creepy, And I hate using that word because that's the way teens nowadays describe everything, and it's pathetic, okay? And they always try to play the victim. But anyways, yeah, and I just was wondering if you have the same vibes, if you feel the same way, If you ever gone through a neighborhood and they just and you feel them looking out the window at you, or like they're having a big loud conversation, and then they go quiet when they notice you, and then they don't start talking until you leave again, until you pass them. Stuff like this. I feel like, I don't know, neighborhoods can be creepy and neighborhoods can be creepy. Even in the middle of the day, I get vibes like, it's the kind of neighborhood that's like that's just a simulation, that's just programmed. It's the kind of neighborhood that's too beautiful, it belongs. Like, I feel like I'm in a dome, living the same thing all the time, Like I'm in a globe. But I just can't explain it when days are too nice. And even on nice days, And this picture you're seeing right now is just an example also on other days when I have to work. I'm always outside in my job. And I've walked through all kinds of weather, folks. This is just a side fact. Nothing to do with neighborhood stories. I've worked and walked through all kinds of weather, folks. Storms, possible tornadoes that almost made it here, snow, leaves, summer heat. I've walked through it all, and it's just part of my job and because of me, there's still people in the world that don't have televisions, and I give them whether a newspaper or a flyer to let them keep up with what's going on in the world without having to step into the dangerous one, I hope you enjoyed this tonight on the late night audio show, and as always, I love you very much. And another video in the future. Goodbye. Let me know if you feel this way about neighbors in the comments.